Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. We are woken up, ready to go. It is currently 7 degrees in St. Louis, but it looks sunny, so it's a little better. Let's see. We're gonna get going here to our delivery. And before we get going, if you guys could do me a quick favor and check out this guy, Trucking Passion. He's got a really awesome classic, just like mine, but his is like super clean. Let me see if he's got any pictures. No pictures. But this thing is absolutely clean. It's purple also. Check him out. Subscribe. Leave some comments. You know, tell him Rookie sent you. Show him some love if you don't mind. He's got some great content. And yeah, cool guy. Other than that, we're about to go to our delivery. And hopefully we don't get stuck in too much of rush hour traffic. It's only 15 minutes away, so it shouldn't be bad. And after that, I finally get to install my Forever Sharp steering wheel. I woke up, did my pre-trip here. And yeah, we're about to get going. As you can see, I mean, it's definitely icy here. It's frozen up, but I mean, it's sunny, and hopefully, you know, by end of this week, all the stuff starts going away. My windshield is nasty. I need to clean and whatnot, but it's just so cold that you just don't feel like doing anything and whatnot. Some people ask like what the hissing is, and that's I don't know if you can see, but that down there is a classic. And what he did is he removed the stacks, which is like makes the thing look so freaking ugly. Ah crap, I forgot that this is entrance only. I mean, people exit there all the time. My alarm clock. Oh, it is icy here. I am sliding. People ask what the hissing noise is, and a lot of times, honestly, it's my AC. But when I just leave, my airbags are airing out. So it can be that also. But it's crazy how icy it was there. That was that black ice that you don't expect. I was like, you know, it's kind of sunny. Hopefully it's not frozen, but it clearly was. I mean, this here is probably ice also. So just gotta be careful. You never know. I know somebody in comments was asking about East St. Louis and if it's truly that rough here. Yeah, East St. Louis, you don't want to go into the neighborhoods and whatnot at certain times. East St. Louis is definitely known not for good reasons. Let's put it that way. The crime rate is pretty high. East St. Louis and North St. Louis can be pretty rough. But East St. Louis is definitely on that list. And we're actually in Illinois. We're not in Missouri. And yeah, you know, it's called East St. Louis, but because it's just across the river. But yeah. My load is like super light, only 8,000 pounds. It's literally like pallets of random stuff, like random like store returns and whatnot. And before I left, you know, like this stuff was just stacked on pallets, nothing strapped down and whatnot. So like I knew for a fact some things would fall off the pallet. You know, it was one of those loads where they were gonna fall on one another because there was so much space in between them. And I mean, you know, obviously strap them up in the front, but that was useless. That wasn't gonna do anything. So I called the broker. I worked with him all the time, and I was like, yo man, listen, stuff is gonna fall over. I took a picture, sent it to him. I say, you know, I can't really strap this down, so I'm just giving you a heads up, the stuff is gonna fall over. I'm still at the shipper. You want to tell them to load this differently or secure it, or I'm just gonna head out, and if something does happen, I'm not held responsible for it. And I do that every time. You know, strap it up as good as you can, and then take pictures and seal it up, and always make sure that they write seal intact on that rate confirmation, not the rate confirmation, the bill of lading that they give you, because then, you know, that's kind of your safety thing. Where am I even going? Yeah, that's 70. That kind of keeps you safe, and even when loads are good, whenever there's a seal and they're like, oh yeah, go ahead, just take it off, I always tell them, yeah, that's fine, but as long as you can sign initial and date, and next to it put the seal was intact when I arrived at the facility, because, you know, they always tell you only receivers should break the seal, not you. And receivers always tell you, oh, just take it off, until there's issues, and then they're like, well, we didn't see the seal. So always, always, always have them check the seal, right, seal intact. And if they really insist they don't want to check it, I take a picture of it that is time-stamped at the receiver. So, because sometimes, you know, there's damage on the load, there's overages, there's shortages. Obviously, overage would not be your issue. It's not like you put extra stuff in there, but like shortages, you just don't want that stuff stuck on you. You want to be covered. So they can't say, oh, you know, you did something with the load and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely a frosty morning out here. Hopefully I can replace the steering wheel. I tightened up some bolts on the side, and the steering wheel does not shake at all. Like I used to shake, and I was thinking my freaking steering column needs to be replaced. I was like, maybe that thing is just shot, but the freaking steering column is like $1,600. So I did some digging, and you can see, I mean, my alignment needs to get done. It's kind of pulling me to the right a little bit. I did it literally not that long ago, but it doesn't shake, as you can see. I tightened up those bolts on the side, and now it seems to be good, and I need to replace my steering wheel and then see how that does. But I didn't want to touch the steering wheel until I park again after a load, so in case I do need some bolts and whatnot, you know, I can run to the store. I like this bridge. Bridge. There's a lot of bridges here in St. Louis. It's like, damn, we're not New York, but they still seem to be crowded. But I think this one is still the best one, because most of folks go down to 64 to get straight into downtown, and since this is more up north from downtown, it's good. Yeah, even the river is frozen out. It's melting. They're pushing the coal, I guess. Yeah, basically over here is East St. Louis. This here's regular St. Louis, so to say. But then area definitely gets rough once you go past downtown up north. Down is South St. Louis, and over is West St. Louis. West St. Louis, you got, you know, Ladue, Frontenac. Those are all like multi-million-dollar homes. South St. Louis is just the county for most part. You have South
Welcome
City.
to Missouri.
You have South City, and then you have South County. In the county, it's just suburbs and stuff. Regular homes. I live in South County. But South City is just, I mean, just the city. I mean, every place has its rough patch, you know, but East St. Louis and North St. Louis definitely keep their numbers, so to say. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep on rolling, get to this delivery, and we'll catch you once we get to the steering wheel. All right, so lock our axles, diff lock or whatever you call it, because it's very icy here. He said they had a truck get stuck yesterday, and I'm only 8,000 pounds, so it's not a good match, and it's complete ice here. At least, I mean, snow is better. Brokers like still calling. I don't have a truck. Like, man, like, stop calling me. I don't have a truck there. Like, I don't even know who that is. He said either 1 or 2, whichever one is easier. What I was referring to in one of my other videos was... Alright, that's annoying. Well, you heard some Bosnian music right there. Holy crap, shut up. This radio is so annoying, like I'm gonna replace this thing. What I was saying before, when somebody was like, ha ha ha, what do you mean? No, a lot of these fleet trucks don't have locking differentials. So they'll only have one axle in the back that's actually drive. And that's it. And so what happens is you get in snow like this and you're spinning out, you got no help. But a lot of folks, I mean, companies don't care about that. They just hope it doesn't happen. It saves them money initially. You know, those couple, you know, I don't know how much it costs more or less, but you know, $1,000 or $2,000, whatever, that's gonna cost them way more down the road. They're gonna lose a load, have to call towing. It's stupid, man. Companies will save on anything and everything. Put those stupid super singles on. Who cares? The driver could die if that shit blows. Bunch of things, man. All right. Let's see how we're lined up. Seems like Barney did all right in the snow. Yeah, I call it Barney. That's the new name. It's been the name, but haven't announced it to you guys. Let's chalk this. That's frozen. Alright. It's not gonna help. This is gonna sound slow. What's that? Sure, I look weird in super view, but yeah, back then it's perfectly fine. He said the other guy yesterday was just digging up the parking lot, and they were like, nah, call a wrecker. And the wrecker had to pull him out. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a place to save money on diff locks. You need that. I don't see guys at a truck stop get stuck in a little ditch. Stupidest thing, man. But yeah, I mean, back then, and he came out, that's why I stopped recording. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully get done quick, and then we're gonna get going, and we'll catch you guys doing the steering wheel. All right, y'all, hopefully you can see this all right. I should probably bring my phone so I have a good point of view on what I'm looking at. I wanted to do like an unboxing to show you guys what this thing comes like, because I think the way they box it is actually pretty awesome. So, obvious reasons, hide my address. So, that's the box that you receive. Open this thing up, and it comes in much nicer, just because I already opened it and whatnot. This box here, you get, let's see what's in here. This is one of the adapters for your steering wheel. And then this here is like the main adapter that slides on down there, I guess. We'll see as we go. I have no idea. I've never installed a steering wheel on a truck before. I've watched a few videos to get an idea how it works, but that's about it. And then get some stickers and some air fresheners, more stickers, looks like more air fresheners, and cup warmer thing, whatever you would call it, more stickers, more air fresheners, which really look awesome. I wonder what they smell like. Let's see. Oh yeah, that smells real nice. I don't know if they're different or same, but another cup warmer, or to keep it cold, whatever you'd call that, and key lanyard, or whatever you would call this. And then this here is the horn and the horn assembly, meaning the that's the box, meaning the bolts and the wires to wire it up to the truck, which seem like really nice quality. Keep the hardware here. And the horn also looks really awesome. So those are the connecting pins, I guess you would call them, forever sharp. And the horn looks really awesome also. And then last and not least important, I don't think there's anything else in the box. Let's take all this protective stuff off. Let's just make sure there's nothing else in the box to show you guys. Oh, there is another sticker, which looks really nice. And that's just like a packing label. And yeah, last but not least, we have our steering wheel. This is what I went with. It's like wood grain with like black, I guess almost gray inner piece. As you can see, seems like really nice quality. Seems pretty solid. It's got indentions up here for your hand, for your fingers. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna put this aside and switch you guys over to the old steering wheel, and let's start taking that thing apart. Hopefully this is a good angle. I don't plan to reuse this steering wheel, so I don't know if I'll need it. I think this rubber piece just comes off. Yep, and there's the little wire. I think I should probably cut my power off. That's the top horn. Take that off. I have no idea if this just comes off or what, but I do see bolts in here. Yeah, definitely see some bolts down there. I don't know if this should just pry out or what, but I guess we're gonna go with that direction, because all the videos I've watched, at least by what I remember, they didn't exactly show how to take it off this part. Everything was kind of ongoing on what happens next and whatnot. Get my good old big reliable knife. Yeah, that just pops off. And then these are like rivets. I have no idea how this comes off. So this wire is just connected straight down, and it looks like it was taped up. And this was like a little extender. Who knows what was all done to this steering wheel so far. Yeah, I have no idea how this would proceed. yeah, without me digging too much more into this and not knowing what I'm doing, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more research, try to find some videos on how to exactly take this off, and then we're gonna continue. All right, y'all. So what I didn't realize is there's actually a nut down there. There's actually a nut down there, and it's an 1.25 inches, and my good old DeVault got it off. Thankfully, I have a bunch of Tecton sockets on deck. Shout out to Keep On Trucking. I watched his video and he actually shows removal of that nut. Otherwise, I was just blind and not looking deep enough. And now, in a perfect world, you would use a steering wheel pulley. However, trying to find I don't have a steering wheel pulley, but I do have this, which is a Harbor Fry pulley. Let's answer this. Let's put this stuff away and go for a spin, see how it drives. Alright, y'all, so I don't even know where I stopped making the video, but the wheel is in. I got it installed. I didn't use this spacer to space up more towards me. I actually put it more down, and I think once I have it to be able to lower it down even more, it'll actually be nicer to be more in than closer to me, just because I'm short and I like to be closer to the dash anyways. I think having it more out is for taller people, but for me this actually works out great. One thing is, I have a question for people. Hear this noise? Like, is that normal to have that much room in the steering wheel play or not? Let me know. I mean, is the only solution to fix that maybe like replacing the whole column, which is pretty pricey, like $1,700. But yeah, I just got to clean up this mess. It'll be good to go. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you out on the road.